This is the Utilitech 60 watt replacement LED bulb. You can buy these at Lowe's. It's supposed to put out the same amount of light as a 60 watt incandescent bulb, and it's rated at 800 lumens. It uses 13 watts of electricity to produce that amount of light. I don't really know too much about this. I already threw away the packaging, so I can't read off any details. But I know it is 800 lumens and consumes 13 watts of power. You can see it has the heat sink around the base, and then the light comes out the top. So this light is somewhat directional. The light's going to come mostly out of the top, and it's not really going to spill down to the bottom very much at all. And the light coming out the sides isn't all that great either, but it's not too bad overall. I use this in a downward facing fixture, so it shines down towards the ground, which works out fairly well given the characteristics of the bulb. So there's really not too much more I can say about this, but it is a decent bulb just for kind of general lighting. The color isn't that great. Let's see what it says on here. It doesn't give any details on the color temperature, but it does appear to be a little bit more white than some other bulbs. So you can see 13 watts, 800 lumens. Okay, this is the Utilitech 60 watt equivalent bulb. Puts out 800 lumens and consumes 13 watts. I've had it on for about 45 minutes or so, and I'm just going to measure the temperature of the heatsink. The plastic is cool to the touch. It's probably not much more than about, I don't know, 80 degrees or so. For the base, my battery is actually very close to being dead in this thermometer, so about 150 or so. Yeah, the battery, I need to replace the battery. Okay, so about 160 degrees roughly, which is, I think, about average temperature for these LED bulbs. I just tested out the Philips 75 watt equivalent LED bulb, and it was about the same, roughly 150 degrees at the base. So, yeah, it's too hot to hold on to, but you can remove it by the plastic, no problems. So, I use this bulb in a fixture that goes upright, so the heat kind of tends to go up towards the electronics. I know with compact fluorescence that tends to cook the ballast, and I think that they're going to have the same problem with these bulbs. If you have them mounted pointing downward, the heat will tend to rise and maybe cook the electronics in the base here. But this bulb is not in an enclosed fixture when I use it, so hopefully it will survive.